WPBF 25 News recently discovered potentially toxic chemicals being sprayed in Palm Beach County parks where our children and pets play.
Tonight, in part 2 of our WPBF 25 News investigation, Mark Kelly explores which park has already ditched the chemicals to go organic.
At a quick glance, it looks harmless, like water. But let's call it what it is, a killer chemical.
It's not safe.
Chemicals like herbicides, insecticides, rodenticides are designed to kill weeds, insects, and rodents. The question is, what harm can they do to us?
It's always toxic in some form to something.
Here are chemicals being sprayed all over this field in Okehili Park. Rick Ritter worries what that chemical exposure could mean for the kids and the pets who play on this grass.
Would you let your dog play in a yard that has pesticides on it?
Not knowingly, but I'm sure I have.
In fact, a WPBF 25 News public records request revealed that Palm Beach County Parks and Rec sprays dozens of chemicals in its parks. 11 herbicides, 5 insecticides, and 9 different fertilizers.
I grew up in Iowa, and pesticides basically killed the streams and lakes.
Take the insecticide Top Choice. One of its ingredients is fipronil. The EPA has labeled that a possible carcinogen in humans. And according to the nonpartisan National Pesticide Information Center, when rats had long-term exposure to fipronil, the animals had difficulty reproducing.
People know that this stuff is not good for them.
Rick says he's spoken in front of dozens of councils and commissions around Palm Beach County, trying to convince the politicians that these potentially dangerous chemicals are the past and organic is the future.
More often than not, the reaction you get is what?
Oh, well, sounds good. We'll take it under consideration.
And then what happens?
Nothing.
But one city, West Palm Beach, did bite and has been spraying Rick's organic product, Nature's Own Solutions, in its dog parks for years.
How has it been working?
They're using it 8 years later.
I'm really glad to know that.
So why doesn't the county make the switch away from chemicals and toward using more organic, natural products? We took that question straight to the top to Parks and Rec Director Eric Call.
If we didn't have any spraying, any type of pest management program, we probably wouldn't have very many trees, bushes, or turf in the parks because there's just not enough natural products out there.
But we found county leaders in a different state up north who say Palm Beach County is just making excuses. In Cleveland, Ohio, specifically Cuyahoga County, there are still plenty of trees, bushes, and turf in its parks, and their politicians banned chemicals 5 years ago.
The county council was unanimously passed this. I would agree that it's always easier just to spray something one time and be done with it. But unfortunately, we've had to live with some of the outfall from that spraying of chemicals.
Back in Palm Beach County, the price tag of organic products appears to be just too high.
They're just cost prohibitive. They can cost 3, 4, 5 times as much.
Did pesticide use in the public parks come up?
Actually, it has not.
A Palm Beach County commissioner more than a quarter of a century, Karen Marcus now runs an environmental not-for-profit called Sustainable Palm Beach County. She worries that chemicals are hurting her big initiative to keep the Lake Worth Lagoon pristine.
If we can have better fertilizer, pesticide systems in the parks and in the communities, and this is school board, this is everything, then we'll have less of the water going into the lagoon and then polluting the lagoon.
If you're worried about your kids or your pets, signs of chemical exposure include itchy skin, itchy eyes, even tremors. Now, Palm Beach County Parks and Rec does use a few organic products, and the director tells me he's at least open to using more. In Palm Beach County, Mark Kelly, WPBF 25 News.